Welcome to Goldmine of Your Mind television program. The greatest resource we have on this life journey is our mind. This program teaches you how to tap into the power of your mind to achieve your dreams. Marcus Aurelius said, "If anything is possible for any human, it is possible for you too." Join us every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. on Faith World TV, channel 589. This program may change your life for good. Let me introduce the producer, Benson on Liju. He is the author of the best-selling book, Gold Mine of Your Mind. He is the CEO of NBC Consults, a coaching and consulting firm helping entrepreneurs build prosperous businesses. He trained as a chartered accountant, but his passion is helping entrepreneurs change the world through his excellent services. He is an accomplished master coach, transforming people's lives rapidly. He has helped thousands of businesses through his coaching, consulting, books, seminars, webinars, articles, radio, and TV programs. He is a sport enthusiast. Benson Olariwaju, FCCA, FCA, MBA, CEO, NBC Consults Limited.
Okay, welcome to Gold Mine of Your Mind. Once again, this is the program where we share with you insights on how you can collaborate with your mind to live a happy, purposeful, and fulfilling life. Is it business? Is it relationship? Is it career? Here, at different times, I'm still getting calls for bringing retired Colonel Stephen Windmill last week. I'm still getting calls from a lot of people grateful for the insights that is shared. Today, you are in for a treat. You are in for a big treat today because I've brought someone who is an enigma. And in the middle of our program today, I'm going to play like 2 to 3 minutes of his inspirational talk where he was speaking to over 5,000 people. Today, we're going to be talking about creating wealth. This program is especially for entrepreneurs, business owners, aspiring business owners, where you have a picture in your mind. Most of the entrepreneurs, business leaders that I coach, when I ask them, why do you go into why are you in business? They will say to me one thing. I was sometimes expecting them to say because of money. No, what they say usually is freedom. But the truth is, for you to get freedom, you need money in this society. So today, we're going to be talking about creating wealth so that you can gain your financial freedom in this society that we're in. And in this global village of today, you have to take a step because it's so much easier. There are too many choices and people are looking for new opportunities all the time. But if only they can take the opportunities right in front of them, they will be able to do magical things. So today, my guest is a vice president of a multi-million dollars company. Yeah? So from yesterday, Stephen was saving government and FTSE 100 company hundreds of billions. This guy is a vice president of a multi-million dollars company, and he himself is a millionaire entrepreneur. I'll let the cat out of the bag because we've got a lot to cover today, and you are seriously in for a treat. Let me welcome my good friend, Thomas Liju. Thomas.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to this show.
Thank you so much.
I'm very, very happy to have you in today. We've been trying to do this for a long time. You're a busy man, yeah, but here you are, finally. I want you to tell my viewers, that's the camera. I want you to tell my viewers about yourself. What is your story?
Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in right now to listen to this program, and big thanks to IOS for inviting me to this program. One of the great things of what I do is I get to work with some very good quality people around the world, and my life is filled with OQP, only quality people. And when your life is filled with OQP, your life becomes quality. So thank you once again, Ayo. Let me tell you my story. I was born and brought up in the Middle East in a country called Bahrain. I'm originally from India. I had 2 years I stayed in India. That's when my mom taught me how to learn what real life is all about. Came to the United Kingdom 20 odd years ago, did my degree in engineering. You see, I was always taught to go to school, get a good grade, go to college, get a good grade, go and get a very good job. And I did all of that. And I came here, graduated in engineering, and then I worked as a senior engineer for one of the biggest firms in the world, worked my way up to senior level in management. And after all of the working, I really understood one simple thing, that a job is never designed to make you rich. And that is the position that I found myself in. This is when 6 years ago, I looked into I was actually given an opportunity, a business opportunity. I took the opportunity, and that one opportunity converted me into an entrepreneur and completely changed my life. So today I call myself a world citizen. I travel around the world and I teach people how they can make residual income and residual wealth. And this is what I love doing. And if, like I always say this, when a 4-letter word called work, W-O-R-K, becomes a 3-letter word called joy, J-O-Y, you never have to work a day in your life ever again.
Let me ask you about that opportunity was presented to you. Look, I'm writing a book on leadership now. I've been interviewing business leaders, multimillionaires, sometimes billionaires. One trait that I noticed that all these people at the top echelon, when they see opportunity, they grab it with both hands and they run with it.
Absolutely.
Those people who procrastinate, those people who, let me go and think about it. Let me go and sleep over it. By the time they're sleeping over it, people that are, taking prompt actions, they've taken action 5 times and they've seen what's working and what's not, and they move on to the next thing. So, is there a mindset that someone can develop, or is it inborn? Is it just Thomas alone that will see an opportunity that will grab it like that?
Very good question. Yeah. You see, I always believe if you want to be successful, study success.
Yeah.
And that's what I understood. So when you look at, if you want to see, I've read several books around the world on success, on wealth, including The Gold Mine of Your Mind. If you look at all the books, they all come down to one thing. The secret of becoming wealthy is copy wealthy people. That's what it is. So exactly what you said, Ayo. What do wealthy people do? When they see an opportunity, they grab it. That's the first thing. They grab it. And second, they don't quit till they make that happen for them. What do non-wealthy people do? They procrastinate. That's why the biggest nation in the world today is procrastination. You see, when I was a kid, one of the greatest things, not when I was a kid, even now, when I was the greatest kid, one of the best things I used to do is to dip my biscuit in tea and dunk it and eat it. Now you see, that's what opportunity is like. If you let that opportunity, if you keep that biscuit in for too long, that biscuit's gone. So you got to grab it when you get it. And that's what happened to me. 6 years ago, I read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And in that he said that Robert Kiyosaki, 95% of the wealth in the world is in the hand of the 5% of people. And these are business owners who have systems, who want residual income. Who are business owners? The people who took an opportunity and ran with it and never quit. And that is what I believe, that I'm nobody special. I was nobody special. We all have one thing in common. The richest man in the world, the poorest man in the world has got one thing in common, that's 24 hours. What you do with those 24 hours is what makes the difference. And also how you use that 24 hours. Are you working hard or are you working smart? And entrepreneurs, business people work smart and earn residual income. If they don't work for money, money works for them. So that is what my take on opportunity is.
Fantastic. See, to buttress what you've just said, it was said that if you take those 5% who has majority of the wealth in the world, you take that money from them, share it to poor people, yeah, They said in about a year or two back, that money will come back to those rich people. So one is mindset. Two is you must have a system.
Yeah.
You must model what works.
Yeah.
And in doing that, opportunities. I like that analogy. You put your biscuit in the tea, yeah, and if you leave it for too long, it will disintegrate. So the same with opportunity. If you wait for too long, that biscuit will disintegrate. Your opportunity is gone. And opportunity once gone, yeah, you may find another opportunity, but time is the issue. Now you've given me a promise today. I'm not going to share it. I'm only going to share that promise because there is a big gift. Thomas is giving a big gift to a few people. We can't take more than 5 people, but I'm not going to share it yet. When we get to the middle of this program, we're going to show something that if you're watching live now, record it, yeah, and play it to yourself every morning. Yeah, the first time I heard it, I was blown away. So let me give you a teaser as to what is coming. Let me come back to you. What's the biggest challenge facing the world today?
The biggest challenge facing the world today is this. What are we going to do with all the people who are going to get unemployed because of technology and computers? You see, one thing that is a fact in the world, the biggest illusion in the world today is job security.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a job, let me make it a fact, you are going to be replaced by something faster, cheaper, better, or even prettier. 10 years ago, I used to walk into a bank, I used to see human beings. Now I walk into a bank, I see machines. 10 years ago, I used to go and get my ticket from human beings. Now I buy my ticket online. I go to the airport, I see turnstiles where I scan my ticket. Your jobs are going to get replaced. So the biggest challenge is, what are we going to do with people whose jobs are going to go very soon? That's going to be the biggest challenge. And the people today, you see, just because you have sight doesn't mean you have vision. The people today with vision see the things that's coming in the future and get attached to a system. That is why wealthy people have multiple sources of income. So if you just rely on one source of income, you put all your eggs in one basket, you got to be very lucky, because in the next few years, technology and AI is replacing human jobs at a rapid rate. Day in, day out. You will see in the news you'll see every single day companies going bust, people being replaced. So what are you doing today that in 10 years time you're safeguarding your future for your children and your wealth for your legacy to come?
Fantastic. On that note, that video that I want to share with my viewers, we're gonna play it. Just make sure if you're watching from your TV and you have a recording facility, please record the next 2 minutes, because it may just like that change your life. Take it away.
Please help us promote to the position of Regional Vice President, Liju Thomas.
Today, from the bottom of my heart, I want to encourage you to do ACN. And not to impress you, but to express upon you, I will use every letter of the English alphabet to just ask you to do it. Do it for A, Almighty God who put you on this planet, to live as a legacy, not just live and die and pay bills. Do it for B, becoming the best version of the person that you can become. Do it for C, the charity that you support through ACN, who fed 1 million meals to hungry children last year. Do it for D, the destiny that you'll design, but deleting the devastating effects of debt in your life. Do it for E, the excuses that you'll stop making, that only sound best to the person who makes them, but are the nails that are used to build a house of failure. Do it for F, the freedom that you would have fought as you focus like a laser and not a flashlight. Do it for G, Gandhi's words that you will prove. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Do it for H, the humility you will develop of a servant leader who serves a team and not just manage it like a boss. Do it for I, the inspiration that you'll become to individuals who will one day look at you and say, because of you I didn't give up. Do it for J, the joy of being motivated and not manipulated. Do it for K, to kick out the toxic people who live rent-free in your head. Raise the rent and kick them out. Do it, do it. Do it for L, the leader that you will become, who leads by example and create more leaders and not followers. Do it for M, the mindset you will develop of a rich person who digs for gold and not a poor person who thinks about the price of the shovel. Do it for the N, the naysayers and the dream stealers who look at you and say, you can't, and you turn around and say, watch me. Do it for O, the opportunity of a lifetime that is being gifted to you that will make you ordinary to extraordinary. Do it for P, the professional that you'll become through practice that makes not perfect but better, as practice is the price that amateurs pay to become professionals every single day. Do it, do it, do it. Do it for Q, the quitter that you will not become, who's never remembered, as you prove that quitters never win and winners never quit. Do it for R, the respect that you will gain, as respect is not taken but earned. Do it for S, the strength that you will develop not by lifting weights, but by lifting yourself up every time you wake up, every time you lift yourself up. Do it for T, the team that you will develop, as you prove teamwork makes the dream work. Do it for you, the unique personality that you will be, who lightens the room as you enter and darkens it as you depart. Do it for V, the values and pillars our co-founders, Greg, Mike, Tony, Rob, build this business on. Vision, ambition, integrity, opportunity. Do it for W, the work ethic that will give you willpower, the wings of an eagle who flies above the crowd of doubt. Do it for X, the extra vision that will make you visionary, who's initially ridiculed but then revered. Do it for Y, the youth that you radiate through your attitude that determines your altitude. Finally, do it for Z, the zeal that you will have of a free king and not a bound slave who does this.
Wow. How about that for performance? See, those are 15,000 people listening to Thomas there. See, my take on life is there is only one thing that will change your life is learning. Okay? This is why I'm running this program. This is why I do seminars. This is why I do webinars. This is why I write books. This is why I do coaching, because I understand that learning is your path, to success. Whatever you do, even we had to learn to walk. We had to learn to talk. So that's a clue that if you want to get ahead in life, you need to learn. Which is why I want to share with you this seminar I've put together for business owners and aspiring business owners. Is happening on 29th of June at Lancaster Gate Hotel from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. 7 hours of powerful insights and steps you can take to transform your business instantaneously. I call it how to build and run a highly profitable business with only one strategic move. Only one strategic move. And before we came on here, I've actually invited Thomas to come and teach, at this seminar. So, how do you get yourself onto this seminar? Go to mbcconsult.com. You see it on the screen, mbcconsult.com. Then go to seminar. Yeah, you see a page named seminar. Click on seminar and fill your details and book yourself to come to this seminar. Only one opportunity you need. I don't know when I'm going to put together another seminar, but this one's going to be life-changing because you're going to learn one thing. If you have your business, we're going to break into groups and we're going to examine what's the gem in your business that will transform your journey this year. That's yours to take. There is even bigger things for you to take opportunity, to take chance about today, which you're gonna share with us. So before you go into that, what's your best advice on money?
Best advice on money. before that, let me tell you the background. I was never, like any one of us, never taught about money in schools. That's one of the biggest challenges in the world today. We don't teach our children about money. I was taught all of random stuff I probably would never use in my entire life. A square plus B square plus 2AB is equal to A plus B the whole square. Never used it. So we never learn money in our lives. So what I had to do was I followed the path, but when I came into the system and I've worked with very successful people, I finally started learning about money. And this is what my best advice on money is. This is also in a book by T. Harvey Eker. And this is what we need to teach our children. Let's say I give you 10 pounds. This is what you got to teach your children. You teach yourself. I give you 10 pounds. Make sure you get 5 jars. Jars, glass jars. On one jar, you need to write it, label it as savings. The second jar, charity. The third jar, investing. The fourth jar, tithing. And the fifth jar, spending. Okay, 5 jars. And here's what I do. I'm going to give an example based on 10 pounds. 1 pound, you need to put inside your tithing jar. 1 pound, you need to put inside your charity jar. 1 pound, you need to put inside your actual savings jar. 2 pounds, you put inside the actual investing jar. The remaining 5 pounds in your spending jar. So what does that mean? You need to learn to live on 50% of your income. That's all you got to use as expenses. And if you use more than that, that's not what wise people do. And people say, hey, I can't live on 50%. Well, then stop your, things that you do that's wasting money. 50% expenses. 1 pound, the tithing jar, once in a month, you take it out and you give it to God. 1 pound is your giving jar, charity jar. Once in a week, you take it and give it to somebody who needs it. 1 pound is your actual savings jar. You don't open that. You only open it when there's an emergency. And 2 pounds, the investing jar. You only open that when it gets full. And then teach your children to invest it in any kind of business. Even if it's your child will say, what business can I do? Get them a lemons and a mixer and ask them to go and sell lemonade. They will learn from that. They will lose the money from it. They will not fail. They will actually learn, because FAIL means first attempt in learning. If this, this you can manage as your principle towards wealth, then you don't need to chase wealth. Wealth comes before you, behind you, because success is a result, a byproduct of your habits. So that is my advice on money.
Look, Thomas, the guy I brought last week, phenomenally successful man. He said, he was talking about business, that why most businesses fail is they make unconscious assumptions about their business. That just hit me here. Because I've been telling my clients that times and times and times again, that what you just done is you've given people the formula to manage money without any complications. Yeah? But what people do is they get the money and they spend it, and when it's running low, then they panic, then they start running high. Anyway, see, you got to promise my audience that you're coming back to this show.
Absolutely.
Now, you said you like to give, because our time is almost up, you like to give my viewers a gift. Only 5 of them. Now, this is how you get this gift. Before he announces it, there is a number on the screen. You're gonna send a WhatsApp message to that number and say the gift by Thomas Liju. All right? You can just say the gift by Thomas. When I get that, I know what that means, and I will pass your details to him. Take it away. What are they getting?
Absolutely. One of the things that I love to do today, I don't wake up in the morning chasing money. That's not my role in life. It's because every day I go to bed at night, I go to bed with satisfaction, but I wake up in the morning with determination. And what is that all about? Is whoever comes in front of me or near me, I want to make an impact in your life. Because your life is measured not by the breaths that you take, but by the moments that take your breath away. So my motto in life is, when you are at the table, make way for people coming behind you. Because success is not measured by how much money you make, is by how much impact you can make in other people's lives. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Fast running.
Absolutely. So here's what I want you to do. What I would like you to do is get in touch with IO, and all you got to do is send that message through, and I would like to sit down with you, free of charge. You pay me nothing.
Wow.
Free of charge. Sit down with me for 1 hour, and I show you a system that generates wealth. Now, we don't need any financial experience. We don't need any education experience. You got to be above the age of 18. We don't even want you to put any money down, nothing at all. Sit down, and we have a sit down for 1 hour, and I show you a system that will allow you to generate wealth. And what does system stand for? SYSTEM. Save yourself serious time, energy, and money.
Okay, I'll stop you
That's
there.
what it is.
I'm going to stop you there. Wow. What a day. The time just flew by. Where is it now? Where did the time go? You say time goes fast when you're having fun. This is the most fun I've had on this show. There's so much energy here. All good things will come to an end. So we've come to the end of today's show. Don't you forget to send that message to that number. And I will also reiterate, go on mbcconsult.com and register for that seminar. Thomas is coming to teach. My guest last week, Stephen, is coming to teach. I'm gonna bring in more and more people, and they will be coming to teach at this seminar. So until I see you next week, your mind is a gold mine. Use it, and God bless you for watching this show. Take action, and bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Attention business owners, are you working 70 to 90 hours per week without results? Would you like to get exponential profits for your business working half the time? MBC Consults helps entrepreneurs build a prosperous business rapidly through coaching and consulting. Make more, work less using digital marketing. Your business will run like a well-oiled machine. Contact us on www.mbcconsult.com or 0793 950 0053.